Christmas light game or our holiday light game. And I'm really looking forward to all the opportunities that are presented by the bridge and the bridge park and our historic district. But we've got wreaths that are, I won't say tired, I'll say sleepy. And the snowflakes that are beautiful, and I love them. I just wish there were a lot more. So I know we didn't talk about this at budget time, and I know this will require some outlay, but I just think it would be really cool if we could light up our city for the holiday season, as would be expected.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more in that sense, and I think that's for another budget cycle. And let us get through the 161 framework design plan, and
Yep.
I think we can really do some interesting things there. So
Yeah.
with you all the way.
I just
on that.
wanted to plant the
I
seed.
appreciate it.
And finally, I just want to say thank you to our fabulous staff for all the ridiculously hard work that you perform. And it's amazing to me, all the things that get accomplished. And I think that we as council, we kind of take it for granted. Oh, we, talk about such and such an idea, and that little idea might produce, I don't know how many hours of work for staff to prepare to come back to us in a meeting. And I just want to let you know it's not lost on me how hard you guys work and how much. I just wanted to say thank you for all you've done this year and onward to next. Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to thank staff for this memo regarding the regulation or the potential for regulating medical marijuana. I had expressed a concern about this a couple of months ago. I have a little bit different view than what the recommendation is here. I would like to see us consider, some sort of action. I appreciate the fact that, that the rules have not yet been promulgated and that licensing can't occur until those rules get promulgated, and that the recommendation is that we have the opportunity to observe this. There's no potential for anybody being licensed in the meantime. Having said that, even if we were to pass a ban, I mean, if we felt differently as we gathered more information, we could always repeal that ban. I'm not unsympathetic. I think that probably nearly all of us have, I think a big impetus for this, has been, from, that community that is dealing with cancer patients. I'm sure that, there probably isn't, one of us that hasn't had a family member or a relative or a friend that's been affected by that. I've been reading in the news, you've probably been reading in the news about athletes, in particular football players who, would like the opportunity to resort to medical marijuana to deal with chronic pain issues and so forth. I'm not unsympathetic to that, and I think I would remain open to consideration of medical marijuana. But having said that, I guess I'd feel more comfortable if we were among those communities that at least implemented a moratorium. So I just ask you all to give consideration to that. Not that we can pass anything, obviously, tonight. I'd appreciate it if you'd offer, some feedback, whether you did it, at this moment or sometime in the very near future. But if we were going to do something like pass a moratorium, I think that, we should be doing that sooner as opposed to later. But I'd like to see something, like a 12 or an 18-month moratorium at a minimum. And then assess the situation. I mean, I'd like to get feedback from the community. So.
Anything else?
Yep. I'd also echo Amy's sentiments with respect to thanking staff for all their hard work this past year. I would also like to thank my colleagues, you all, for all of your hard work and effort over this past year. Certainly looking forward to 2017. I'd specifically like to call out our colleague Amy Saleh for having completed, I think, your third year now as our representative on the Planning and Zoning Commission. That is an incredible effort on her part. Not many of the rest of us are willing to raise our hand for that assignment, and that's a big sacrifice. You know, we talk about all the meetings that we have, additional Monday meetings and so forth, and, you know, Amy is dealing with at least 2 more Thursday meetings per week. I frankly don't know how she does it. So anyway, thanks to everyone, and have a happy holiday.
Mr. Reiner?
Well, since we're not going to meet again until after the New Year's, I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And by the time we meet, we will have crushed Clemson and have been the victor in the national championship against Alabama. So, yeah.
Good thing we don't have a council meeting. next day.
Council meeting is the next day after the
Think we
big.
don't have a council
There
meeting.
you go, Mike.
Yeah, you know, hey, Mike,
Yeah.
and can we get back in time?
No
The
workshops either.
council meeting.
No workshops.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, have a great holiday. Take care.
And I guess piggybacking on Amy and Tim's comments, we do have I guess it's proclamation from the Ohio Senate, signed by President Keith Faber and our Senator Jim Hughes, commendating Dublin for being named the 2016 Best Suburb for Business by Columbus CEO Magazine. And that is due to the efforts of our staff and all of you folks up here. And that is the fuel that keeps this engine running. So congratulations to staff and my fellow council members. I'd also wish you a happy, safe holiday, and we will see you in 2017.